Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. Yeah, it's like I said in the last episode, towards the beginning. My game is a little strange when it comes to this area of The Witcher 3 in particular, this land of the thousand fables, where sometimes during combat, or maybe even sometimes like just randomly, even without being in combat, my game would just crash. Thankfully for us though, that happened while at the end of the episode, so it wasn't too big of a deal. I didn't have to really do anything special. I just ended it off there. Not a big deal, but it could happen again while we are here, and we're going to be here for another maybe episode or two. So if it does happen towards the end, then I'll just leave it at that. If not, then probably have to do some editing work, but again, not a big deal. It's just, with The Witcher 3 on Steam in particular, booting the game up takes a while, so yeah, that's bothersome. So yeah, last time we actually went in the forest there, fought some pixies. I don't think there's anything else there, so I'm not going to go back in there. What I do want to do, though, is talk to this guy. What is this guy? Is just like a traveling jester. Those things exist, apparently. Okay, so I guess our next objective here is just to talk to Longlocks, but first, what is this? I see something here. Maybe it's in the river? Yeah, what is this?
A bridge. Red pepper underneath.
A red pepper under a bridge. I'm like 99% sure that's an allusion to something. Most likely something to Polish lore or something like that, but I don't know what that is. If someone can enlighten me, I will be appreciative of that. Alright. Here we go. Oh, pixies. More pixies. These things causing me nothing but trouble. Just die. Yeah, like, this is what I was going on about in the last episode as well. You know, I save a lot in this region, because of the fact that my game tends to be relatively unstable here, so yeah, don't mind me when I'm just constantly quick saving my game. Oh, can't do it now. How about now? Now? Ah, there you go. Oh boy. Even more. Really, you guys? You should just go home and play by yourselves. Hardly even worth my effort at this point. You know, I kind of wish Syanna could be a bit more useful as someone who's helping us in combat. You know, with all the previous companions we've had in this game, like Kira, Triss, Yennefer at one point, even someone like Roach and Vess for a very brief period of time, they've been relatively useful, but apparently Syanna is just not a very good combat person, so she's quite underwhelming.
I'd always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up.
Grapple out her braids. Okay, of course, Longlocks is a reference to Rapunzel, who is a German fairy tale character. Let's see.
This Longlocks tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remembered.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Really, Syanna? I was hoping we could have a romantic getaway on top of the tower. But I guess it's just going to be Geralt by himself. Oh, geez. Is this the prince who tried to rescue Rapunzel?
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
No, I don't think that's how it happened in the fairy tale. But okay, I'll give it to this game. Sure thing. Alright, let's make our way up there. I gotta be pretty careful with this area because one false step and I can find myself slipping off of the tower, which I definitely don't want to have happen, and I don't think I should have jumped over there. Yeah, in here will do. Let's keep on ascending up the tower. This is such a cool place. Alright. Hey, Longlocks. Are you home? I went through all the trouble of climbing your tower. Oh, this is not even her room. Looks like Mother Gotham? Yeah, I think her name was Mother Gotham. Had a pretty good time building this tower. She did a good job. Oh! Yeah. That's a pretty gruesome fate. Damn. Oh no, this is a banshee. This is not just a regular wraith. Oh jeez. Always had problems facing these. Actually, kind of tough. I hope Longlocks doesn't summon those skeletons.
What? Lost your nerve?
Alright, not so bad so far. Oh, let's dodge that shout. Oh, damn it. It does summon skeletons. Oh my... It's skeletons with armor this time. Wearing those little helmets. It's actually pretty cool. Oh no! And she heals while this is happening. Can we kill these? I'm guessing we can. I don't see an HP bar on them. Let's see. Yeah, they can definitely be killed. It's just no HP apparently. Oh. Damn. Oh man, Longlocks might be a pretty tough fight because...
Come closer.
Come on, just die. Oh, I see. They have a lot of armor, that's why I have to use heavy attacks on them. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, the difference between light attacks and heavy attacks is pretty huge when it comes to enemies with very high armor. You'll just find light attacks not doing any damage at all. This is especially true when we're fighting stuff like golems and these guys apparently, or just bandits with very high armor. I remember when I was fighting Eridan, the last boss fight, as well as Carenthia, really. Those two bosses had really high amounts of armor and had to use strong attacks for basically everything. Otherwise, they just don't die. Oh geez, I'm out of stamina. And she is just healing. Alright. Should be okay. With any boss that heals, the frequency of the healing goes down significantly as we go through the fight. So we should be able to just take her out here. Yeah, there we go. Not bad, Rapunzel.
Hanged yourself by your own hair.
Gave me a challenge, and yeah, that is very gruesome. Alright, got a Banshee mutagen, very good. It's funny, the mutagen is called Banshee, but the monster itself is called, like, Bianchi, with just an extra E in there. And there's the bean.
Yellow bean. Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
Yeah, and killed a Banshee for nothing. That would have been terrible. And we also got some expensive toys, whatever that does. And magic food, yeah. Another little chest over here. Let's see. A gold ball and some golden thread. Just fairy tale-like items spread all across this region. It's actually kind of cute. Okay, well, seeing as how I don't want to make my way all the way down the tower, it's time for the ultimate skydiving into the water. Let's go, Geralt. Who needs a bungee rope for this? Come on. Oh yeah, he's gonna do a headfirst dive too. That confidence.
So?
Got the bean, but Longlocks. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlaff was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
Oh yeah? Well, did you aim to use him from the start, or is that something that just happened upon you?
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first, I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Metina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlaff. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
I don't think so. Monster-like, maybe. Yeah, it's right, actually. Why isn't she scared of this higher vampire? Maybe she understands Detlaff too well. He is not the one to harm someone he might actually fall in love with, but then, given Detlaff's personality, I don't know. If it was Regis, on the other hand, I wouldn't be worried at all. Regis is very calm, cool, and collected. Detlaff, though, he's a little hot-blooded.
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Ugh, brother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. Though, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference. You see, when I met Detlaff, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, that brings about a good point, though, from Syanna. A question that I've always wanted to know the answer to after, reading about all the exploits and adventures that Geralt of Rivia has gone through. Is he actually just feigning the indifference in his voice and in his emotions? Or is he actually just the kind of person who exhibits no emotions, as he claims it's from the mutation from the Trial of the Grasses, which is, it's just not true, right? We've seen other Witchers, like Lambert and Eskel, have a whole breadth of emotions. They feel sad, they feel angry, and they, all the same, just like Geralt, have gone through the Trial of the Grasses mutation. Letho of Gullet, he is less prone to emotions, I guess, but that's probably just because of his personality and not because of the trials. So I don't buy the whole thing about, Witchers not having any emotions. So that's a really big question, right? Is Geralt just faking it all? Or is that actually him? I wonder. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, let's move on.
What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes. There was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Wow. Really no other options, huh, Syanna? In that aspect, I guess she is very much like Detlaff. It's one way or the other, and I won't have it any other way. Fair enough?
Got a history with Detlaff now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sod off to this fecking fable sphere.
Okay. This effing fable sphere. Not the words I would use to describe this place. This place is absolutely stunning. For sure, Syanna. She's been here multiple times. She's probably not amused at this point. Okay, let's keep going. I think our next destination is going to be the girl who sells flint. And that's going to require us to go into this quaint little village just over there. But first, some pixies. Pixies. These are more like gremlins. Or, imps. I don't know.
Come on, come closer.
If I could see just beyond their silhouettes of bodies, I can probably tell that these things are definitely not your typical pixies. Oh, look at that. I got a battle trans skill point. Nice. Hey, leave her alone. Here we go. Let's move on. Alright, so towards this little town or village, whatever it is, we go. The girl who sells flint. Oh, it's like a wintry town too.
Pipes, rolling leaves.
Hello, little girl. What are you doing here?
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Oh, whoa.
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
Whoa, okay. So she's clearly from the fairy tale where a girl is selling, I think, matches out in the snow. I don't remember what the fairy tale is called anymore. I mean, these are things that you hear as kids, like tiny little kids when you were in school or told by your parents, right? Don't remember her name anymore, but obviously in this world, she is actually, like some kind of drug dealer or something. Yeah, it's pretty satirical, but that is pretty much the point of this entire area in The Witcher 3. But what's the deal with the ribbon?
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from a Turius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, You're scaring away my customers.
Yeah? You mean that cat in the funny little hat? Actually look kind of like Puss in Boots. Yeah, you should give that ribbon back to Syanna. It's hers after all.
Give Syanna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
What a brass little girl. Man. Not something you see every day. Alright, so we got a couple of options here. Let's check out what she has to sell first.
What have you got to sell exactly?
Like I said, tobacco, fistek, all sorts of things. Have a look.
Alright. Tobacco, huh? Okay, so gold ball, golden thread. We have one of these from the tower. I don't know what they do really. Magic dust. Is that like the fairy tale version of just, I don't know, some kind of drugs? Magic mirror shard, bone ashes, table setting, expensive toys, gingerbread man. Oh, that's so cool. They actually have a little icon for these. Cookies, gingerbread. Poison apple, which ironically provides vitality regeneration. Actually, it gives stamina regeneration as well. Does that mean it's a drink item instead of a food? Magic mushrooms. Fistek, of course, corks, false teeth, corkscrews, and magic food. She sells a variety of really unique items, and it makes me kind of want to buy some of these. Like these magic mushrooms, for example. These are mine. And the poison apple. We can get gingerbread and cookies elsewhere. I don't think it will be called gingerbread. I think in Tucson they sell these as... I don't know what that is. But, I'll take the gingerbread men because they're unique. And I think that's it. I don't need these magic dusts. Good shopping with you, little girl. And now, you know me. If I can play Gwent, I will play Gwent. So, you up for a round?
Alright, let's play. If you lose, you give me the ribbon.
Don't get your hopes up. None can best me at Gwent.
Oh, there's a confidence I'm hearing. Oh boy, okay, actually the last time I played Gwent I actually lost. But that was because I just had a terrible hand. Excuses, right? I know, but still, I had a terrible hand. This time, it's not gonna go like last time. We're gonna win. Alright, so she's playing Squirtle. Oh yeah, already this is a much better hand than what I had in the one I lost. So let's mulligan away this Scald. I got Cirrus, which means I should mulligan a Shield Maiden. Perfect. It's not the best, but I can definitely work with this. Alright, so let's start with some low tempo. See what she does. Alright, Yavin. It's funny because you see this mysterious elf card that I have. It's 1 power. In Vanilla Witcher 3, it's actually 0 power. So my Gwent mod actually thought... my Gwent mod, which actually improved the powers of almost every single card, thought that a 0 strength hero spy is way too strong. And yes, it's right. A 0 strength hero spy is way too strong. And so, nerfed it by 1 power, I mean, I understand that. So, she just played an Isengrim with no Vryheads to bring out. That's terrible. I can probably just take this round with a... Let's try a Hjalmar. Maybe shoot us pass after this. 17 points ahead. Oh no, playing some Skirmishers. Skirmishers into the Commander's Horn, not bad. That's a pretty big tempo play. Well, I have a pretty big play here as well, Olaf. It's a solid like 25, 26 points, yeah. Oh, but there's a Scorch. Very good. In that case, I don't want to play my Cirrus just yet. She is just the big boss play in my deck, so let's save that. I'm just going to play Holger Blackhand for now. Scorch those 2 18s. It's pretty good. She's not giving up. Okay, that doesn't get her ahead, so let's just play out this Drag. Double up my siege row. Are you gonna pass now? Yeah, there we go. And with that pass, we can probably just win this now. Go, Mysterious Elf. I should probably have played the Ceres first, but we didn't get punished for it, so it's fine. Can't believe I still haven't taken out this Berserker. I forget every single time. Ugh. But now it's just up to bleeding. I'm pretty sure the Ceres would be, let me calculate here, 12 plus 36. So it would be a 46 point play, right? Unless she can somehow amass 47 points or more in this round. I'm just going to play it. Yeah, she doesn't have 47 points. Here we go, Ceres. So strong. Oh no, they only triple up. Okay. I thought they would like go to 12. So 31 points. Yeah, okay. Still enough to beat her though. Alright, and that's that.
Rumple, you're good at this. A word once given. The ribbon's yours. Now skedaddle.
Are you impressed, Syanna? Impressed of my amazing Gwent skills?
Alright. Tell me.
What?
What you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
Yeah, I'll kindly play some Gwent.
Thank you.
Alright, well, so there we go. We retrieved the ribbon for Syanna. She's nice and happy, and the sky totally just glitched out there. But that wasn't the end of it. We still need to explore this little town. And look at this goat. It's got some pants on. What is that, like overalls? Funny. And yeah, there's also this cat in the fedora, which is kind of cool as well. But the most important thing here is we have a notice board. Yeah, this region was so big that the developers thought, let's put a notice board here. Why not? Let's go over these. We'll take unwanted children. I'll take any unwanted children off your hands. Chubby ones preferred. Those skinny ones won't be turned away. Witch. So probably the Wicked Witch wants to boil up the children just like the crones did. Seeking owner of glass slipper. At last night's ball, I danced with a lady with blue eyes and blonde hair tied in a bun. At the stroke of midnight, she left, leaving behind a glass slipper. Each woman in the land of 1,000 fables is to appear before me to try on the slipper until I determine the lady's identity, and in due course propose matrimony. Failure to appear will be punishable by flogging. Prince Hubert. I don't know if that's exactly what happened in Cinderella, but sure. Get your mitts off my mattress. And to the Joker who's always stuffing things under my mattresses. I'm warning you for the last time. If I catch you, I'll have you lashed, scolded, flayed, and finally torn apart by horses. Princess Alexia. What? I don't know what fable that's referring to, but I'm pretty sure that's something. Fresh goods, tobacco, fisstech, and liquor. From absence to Everclear. The customer is always right. The girl who sells it all, formerly known as the girl who sells flint. Ah, okay, so she's standing right there. Information wanted. One of my eggs hatched into something ugly. I suspect Madame Duck cheated on me with one of her 6 swans. Though she denies everything. I'll pay good coin for evidence of her guilt. Full anonymity assured. Master Duck. The ugly duckling, that one I know. Contract Lucy this goosey. Residents of this fabled land. Somebody's after me. Ever since I moved here from the castle in the clouds, I feel like I'm being watched. Help me before it's too late. Balbina the goose, known as the goose that lays golden eggs. P.S. I know Joss says it's him, but it's not. Oh yeah, Joss, the kid that always tells the reverse truth. So yeah, that's actually...
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Yeah, it's actually a quest.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Poultry in distress. Well said, Geralt. Well said indeed. Okay, so there's nothing else beyond this point. Let's just go. It's interesting that this pink unicorn keeps on following us, but Roach, our white unicorn, just stays put unless, I guess, I call her? Yeah, there we go. And somehow she doesn't have the armor anymore. Okay, so yeah, of course, being the Witcher that we are, we need to do this quest. It's called Duck Goose. Oh boy, alright. Take care of these pixies first. Make quick work of them. It looks like they're wearing like funny little hats or something. Yeah. What kind of a pixie wears hats? There we go. Oh, be careful, Syanna. Don't get caught in the crossfire. Like literally. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna save my game real quick. Now.
The 3 little pigs' homes. But you know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One being lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
That is definitely it indeed, but we don't want to do that just yet. We need to go find the contract giver. Find the goose. That is the most important thing. Ah, that's why it was locked earlier. Of course.
A feather. Broken. It was a fight.
Yep. House is locked. Let's follow these
Goose
feathers then.
Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Alright.
Watch out! Pixies!
So these are the pixies that I was fighting at the last end of last episode that caused my game to crash. Let's see if it happens again. I don't think it would. I mean, it happens very randomly. So we'll see. Oh, Syanna. Don't get in the way. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep following the evidence left behind by a goose.
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
Camp? What camp? Oh, hey.
Defend the goose. The golden eggs will be ours.
What is this? Bandits? In fabled land? No, they can't exist. Redbeard.
Keep her in a cage. Eggs from free-range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
Eggs from free-range birds. Can people really tell the difference? I don't know. I think the whole free-range
Got it.
chicken and free-range eggs is just a big scam by the poultry industry. Hello, goose. How are you doing?
Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
If we get a magic bean from these, then that would make 4.
All the way here for a contract.
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
Yeah, and also another ulterior motive is that we get a pretty slick item. And oh my god, I went into the character thing again. It's my instinct to open up the menu and then immediately press left. But because the world map thing doesn't exist, it actually defaults to the glossary and I do left and it goes into character. Anyways, we need to go into the inventory here. And there it is. Golden egg, hard boiled. Very. Alright. Let's consume it and see what happens. Munch, munch. Yes, a general skill point gained. That is just awesome. As a matter of fact. Oh, hold on. Let me talk to this goose first. Ah, it doesn't say anything special. Okay. It's not going to run off with one of my swords, is it? And yes, I am referring to that game. Okay, I can't meditate in this place, which means I won't be able to apply that general skill point just now. Let's just keep on going then. Going to see the 3 little pigs. Yeah, the golden egg is kind of just like the magic acorn that we can get at the top of Bold Mountain. It's something where if you don't think about eating it, then you never will get the chance, because once you get out of Fairy Tale Land here, you actually lose your opportunity to ever consume the egg. The game will just take it out of your inventory. At least that's the way it works in Vanilla Witcher 3. And then you will just be kicking yourself because you just missed a skill point. Ah, these pixies. There we go. They don't even drop anything. They're just like a big waste of time, really. So, alright, so here our itinerant jester is still just wandering and playing his lute. Very nice. Actually, would have been really cool and a really interesting Easter egg if that guy had Dandelion's model. You know? Because it is basically what Dandelion does, right? Just traveling around playing his instruments, and there's the Emperor of Nilfgaard again. Okay. Big Bad Wolf wasn't able to huff and puff his way through this brick house, it looks like. Knock knock. Ah, I can't even talk to them yet. Man, I would have loved to have like an interaction with the little pigs outside the house. But it looks like we're just gonna have to magic our way inside. Careful, piggies. Witcher coming through.
Harlot's bread, Vandal. Get it!
Alright, looks like the pigs are very upset that I just destroyed their house.
They didn't like that.
not at all what you expect the three little pigs to look like. No, not at all. But we just have to make some bacon out of them. Oh, geez, they're actually pretty strong. Gotta be careful. And they're wearing these cute little hats too, which just makes me feel really guilty about killing them. Well, we do what we must to advance our quest. There we go. And let's see, is the bean here? Oh, no. These pigs actually drop magic dust? Really? Alright, no bacon or anything? Could have gotten my magic dust from the girl who sells the flint. Okay, anyways, so the magic bean should just be over here in this little plate. Yep. There it is, our last bean.
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Yeah, we do. Geralt, even though he portrays the kind of emotionless witcher, he does like to crack a joke here and there, and that's what makes Geralt such an amazing character. Yes. Stunted sense of humor, but it's there.
Stunted a bit, but yeah, it's there.
Well, well, aren't you full of surprises? What else are you hiding behind that gruff exterior?
Not a bad singer. Do a pretty mean rendition of the Maids of Vigo, for instance. But some other time, maybe.
But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. The beans won't plant themselves, you know.
I think they just had a little moment there.
Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant. So, do you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
Yes, it's the coldness and the timelessness. And how did the Season of Storms describe it? There were like several different words Geralt used to describe magical portals and illusions in general. None of which he actually enjoyed, so yeah. I mean, in The Witcher 3, we just know that Geralt doesn't like portals because it makes him nauseous, but really it goes much deeper than that. He has a very bad affinity when it comes to magic, but ironically, not when it comes to sorceresses. Alright.
Come on, come closer.
Pixies are actually getting on my nerves. Be gone, you foul illusions of the magical realm. I don't know. Huh. Alright, well, there isn't much else we can do in this land. I mean, I would really like to explore it more,
Right,
but
this is the spot. Pull out the beans.
I don't really think there is much more to be seen. We've seen everything. Yeah, we went to the little village, we saw the big bad wolf, we went up the tower, we saw the three little pigs, the three bears, we saw the Emperor of Nilfgaard and that traveling jester. We helped out a duck from some bandits. I'm pretty sure that's all there is to do in this land, which is kind of regrettable because I really like this place. And it's like I said 2 episodes ago, you know, the land of 1,000 fables. This mission in particular, what's this one called? Beyond Hill and Dale. It's like my favorite quest in this entire Witcher 3 game. And yeah, it goes to show. I mean, this place is beautiful. The quests are interesting. A little satirical in nature, but hey, that's what makes these quests fun, right? Take away from all the seriousness of The Witcher 3, especially after we've just witnessed a bunch of vampires attacking Beauclair. This is a really good change of pace and very much needed in this stage of the Blood and Wine DLC. Well, anyways, let's get the show on the road and not dally any longer. Time to plant the beans.
Wait.
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly, very abruptly. We must be careful.
Oh yeah. They're magic beans after all.
All right, toss them.
And make sure we dodge roll our way out of there. Go! Oh, that works too. Well, so much for abrupt. Maybe it needs a little bit of a sprinkling of water? Let's pee on it.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Hey, did Geralt just cop a feel? Very sneaky.
Incredible.
Okay, and this is the castle
Admire
in the
view
clouds.
later. First, we must deal with...
The big bad
Him.
giant living in the clouds, yes. To finish up on our fairy tale adventure. I don't remember how the fairy tale went. How did Jack ever deal with this thing? Cloud giant. It looks pretty nasty, Syanna. You might want to stay back for this. Oh yeah. Oh man, did it just dive into the clouds? I have no idea how this fight went, so I'm just kind of doing this as I go, figuring it out. Oh, okay. So it fights a lot like the Goliath, which makes sense. Yep. Can I Axie it? No, immune to Axie. Ooh, okay, this is tricky then. Alright, let's get out my silver bolts here. Give it a couple of shots. Yep, that's fine. Because given how much damage it does, it's probably not wise of me to be too careless. Alright, nice. It kind of just dive bombing into the cloud. That's really cool. Unlike the Goliath though, I don't think we can shoot this thing in the face to kill it in one shot, so we're just gonna need to slowly slash it down. Oh man, that's got some reach on it. Okay, keep up the Yrden. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Let's see if any other signs will affect it. Igni maybe? Kinda. It's okay. Not great. Ugh! Oh, how did that not hit me? That totally landed. Oh, here we go. Finish it off. Boom. Cloud Giant, you have been bested. Does it drop anything? Guess we'll find out later.
Fairy tale creature. That was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
Oh, there's that smirk. What do you mean by useful?
That's so? How? Plan to use me like you did Detlaff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Oh my. our last wish was actually given to Yennefer. But, I mean, I guess this is fine. It's almost poetic because Dandelion got to get his way with Anna Henrietta, and now Geralt gets to have his way with Syanna, basically the next best thing. Well, you know, we can't say no to this, right? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Kids, cover your eyes, don't look. Wait, what am I talking about? There's no kids watching these videos. Let's do it.
Just gonna go our separate ways? No parting words?
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually, that'd probably be best.
Oh my. No woman's ever treated you this way.
Not that I recall, no.
In that case, at last you felt what so many women in this world feel at times.
And there we have it. In many ways, I think that scene is much better than the scenes of intimacy that we get from the Hearts of Stone DLC. You know, the one with Shani on the boat, I mean, that's fine, but it's kind of generic if you ask me. But this one, we're all floating up in the clouds. There's some unique animations going on there. And did you notice Syanna had quite a lot of scars on her back, just like Geralt does. So they make a pretty interesting couple. Yeah, they actually kind of, I don't know, deserve each other? No, they don't really. That was just totally just a fling. It was nothing serious. Well, we've already had one happy ending. Why not have another one, right?
I just hope this tale has a happy ending. For me, for you, for everyone.
That may very well depend on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing beyond what you heard. For now.
Yep.
Come. The exit's this way.
It's gonna depend on the choices we make from here on out, but I think we're making some pretty good headway. Happy ending. I don't think you can actually get a full-on happy ending in this DLC. Someone's gonna meet a sad end, but it's really just a matter of which party we're going to be aligning ourselves with. You know, we can feel a bit more sympathetic towards Detlaff, or we can do what's right and protect Anna and Syanna, which is probably the canon ending for this DLC, the quote-unquote good ending. But we'll see. I'm not really sure.
Wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Oh. Okay. Actually, isn't there something here? Yeah. Alright. My memory was not failing me. The wisp will actually show us the way down here as well. And there's a nice little Easter egg from what I remember. Just down here in these caves. Yeah, here we go. Take a moment to have a rest, Witcher. This is our opportunity. There it is. And that wasn't me meditating. That was just Geralt kneeling down, and we get to loot this weapon. The Geschäft. Pull that weapon out of the fireplace. That, if you didn't know, is a reference to Dark Souls. I don't know if anyone wouldn't know that reference. If you're a gamer at all, then yeah. I, myself, haven't played any Dark Souls games. Well, I've briefly played Dark Souls 2, but I kind of gave up on it. It was too hard. But yeah, I never finished one. So this is a 900 damage silver weapon. It's got some ethereal damage. It's got really good armor piercing, but minus 10% attack speed. And plus another minus 5% fast attack speed. So yeah, it's not great. Does it look cool though? Oh yeah, that's actually... Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that's a really cool looking weapon. Check that out. Not bad. But yeah, as I said, the fast attack speed is just absolutely horrible. Look at this. Way too slow for my liking. Oh my god, I went into the character menu again. Oh, I need to stop doing that. That was the last time, I promise. We won't be in this place for much longer, so. Alright, there we go. Geschäft. Cool weapon, we'll keep it. Just as a memento of this place. Can we actually meditate here, though? No, we can't. Alright. Fair enough. Let's keep going, then. Okay. Back up here we go. Yeah, this is a place that's really easily missable. If you don't notice this piece of rock over here, then you'll never know to come down here. And as a matter of fact, how do we get back up? I don't even remember. Do we just like climb on top here? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, Syanna, I'm back.
Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. And I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Really? Giving me the chance to go first. Where is this well? Oh, there it is. Okay, I think we're ready to say goodbye to our fairy tale land here. Really sad, but very, very amazing quest. I love this place. In the future, I will be coming back here on my own just to play through it again. I mean, you can never play through The Witcher 3 a number of times, right? I absolutely love this game, and with the enhanced edition, it makes it oh so much better. So, yeah, goodbye, fairy tale land. You will be remembered. It's time to leave. And off we go. Whoosh. Okay, and hopefully Syanna came out with us, because that would have made this trip completely useless. We did go in there just for her, after all. It would be pretty funny if she didn't follow us. She's like, bye, Geralt. Good luck jumping down the well. See you in another world, maybe. And then she just stays in the fairy tale land. But although, to be fair, she probably couldn't have stayed in there for too long. I mean, the place was overdue in its stability for like 25 years. So, wouldn't have had much time to spend in there.
Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to
hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
Ooh. Damn. Regis. He's got some contempt for her. Well deserved, of course, because she did manipulate and deceive Detlaff, one of Regis's best friends. So I can totally see Regis being very mad about what she did. So, but for now, we need to calm down. Yeah, Regis.
Regis, what happened to your famous manners?
Apologies. I forgot myself.
Yep, and that's why I love the man. He's able to stay calm at all times.
Really want to be done with this.
I mean, even Geralt at times, if you rile him up enough, he will get really mad and probably lose control. But Regis, never. Unless, of course, you put him inside a prison cell and subject him to bloodlust. Then we don't know what's going to happen. But when it comes to just mortal affairs, I don't think he puts too much weight on whatever happens, even if it's something that really, really wrongs him.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
We can still see it, even on this cloudy day. Or foggy day, really.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlaff ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
She's got to be nervous. I mean, we are dealing with another vampire here.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex.
Yeah, and that.
Especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
Alright, he's gonna be here any second. Gotta prepare for this.
Let's get ready. Detlaff will be here any moment now.
We are ready. Oh, has it been 3 days already, come to think of it? Yeah, I guess. That's the only way to justify it. Even though Syanna claims that time flows much more slowly inside the Fable land.
Syanna, I've a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlaff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But how?
Yep.
The ribbon.
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled with her!
Uh-oh. Detlaff, calm yourself. Oh. Man, these vampires, so crazy. Oh, goodness. Okay, so as Regis and Detlaff duels it out over there, oh man, I think, yeah, we're gonna end things here and do the final fight against Detlaff in the next episode. I'm actually kind of dreading this fight because even in Vanilla Witcher 3, the final boss fight against Detlaff the Higher Vampire is an incredibly difficult one, and we need to, and on top of not having fought him in all these years, I have no idea how the fight goes anymore, so it's going to be an interesting one to watch, especially this being the Enhanced Edition. The fight will no doubt be, if not a whole lot tougher, then at least, you know, marginally more difficult, so we're going to have to see how this one goes. But yeah, it's very interesting in that last scene when the ribbon that we found for Syanna that we played a round of Gwent for, you know, something so minute came into play there. I think that's actually a brilliant part of this story. The ribbon kind of created a kind of a checkpoint, if you will, in real life that ports her back into the land of fables if her life would become in mortal danger. So that ultimately saves Syanna's life. Obviously, if we didn't get the ribbon from the girl who sells flint, then she would have died in this situation to Detlaff. And obviously, had she died, Anna would have been really, really upset. But she gets to live for now. She's in the magical fairyland. And once we defeat Detlaff here, we will be able to, I guess, retrieve her from that place. But that's going to be in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Join me again in the next time as we face off the ultimate enemy, Detlaff. Until next time.